An emotional reunion going viral. A young man thanked the police officer who saved his life as a little boy when he was just 5 years old, nearly 20 years later.
Remember me? No, I don't, sir. About 1997? Pulled a 5-year-old out of the swimming pool, saved his life. Wow. Because of you, I'm still here. Because of you. This 5-year-old little girl right here, so it's here.
Gosh, he got emotional, surprising Officer Poole. That video has been viewed more than 230,000 times. Here to tell their story is Officer James Poole and Chris Jones. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you.
Now, Chris, you're here today because of this wonderful man sitting next to you. What do you remember about that day?
I remember, just being out with my classmates during summer school. We're going to a pool. It's kind of crowded, so I kind of wanted to go off and do my own little thing. Long story short, jumped in, not knowing how to swim, sank to the bottom, started panicking, freaking out. Essentially ended up blacking out. And I believe I was told I was down there for at least 20 minutes. My heart had stopped for 15 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And the first time I came to, I was being put in the ambulance and had no idea what was going on, how I got there, and ended up going to the hospital, seeing my parents there. And when I finally came to, again, in the hospital bed, they had told me what had happened and essentially told me that, Officer Poole was the reason that I'm still alive.
Yeah, it's true. Officer Poole, your name is fitting. What do you think about when you remember that day?
Well, it has been 19 years ago, and just like many other officers, first responders, we have to do quick reactions. What I do recall is responding to that location, seeing this child in the water, going after the child, doing what I can do as a rookie, as a new officer, and also having a child myself during that time, approximately around the same age.
You're a hero.
And just thinking, this could be my child as well.
Right, and, that's what gets you. When I hear your story, I'm a new mother too, and Chris, I just think your parents are probably so just blessed to have you, and they probably have thanked Officer Poole a million times. But for you, as a parent, I watched in that video, you got emotional when you looked over and you saw your daughter. What was that like to introduce your 5-year-old now to the man who saved your life when you were her age?
It was, to be honest, you guys didn't get my full emotion. I fought so hard to hold back the tears that I wanted to let go because I didn't know how, if I'd have sat there and bawled for 20 minutes or not. But just the simple fact that because of this man, I'm here and I have my daughter here. She's such a blessing, not only to my life, but the lives of so many people around. She lights up people's worlds. She lights up my world. And she may not have understood the significance at this point in time, but I wanted her to, meet the person who's responsible for her being here. And, when she gets older, she'll probably realize, and I'll explain to her again who he is exactly. And she'll probably want to come meet him again.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story and for thanking Officer Poole. We need more people like you. Officer Poole, you are a hero. And we want to hear your folks at home that are watching. Send us in your emails if you have an everyday hero, too.